For another vintage cube. We just finished doing a red-black one that I thought was pretty fun and powerful. Ended up going 2-1. It was we were very open in the draft colors, so we had a lot of flexibility in how to build our deck. A lot of good finishers. Too many. Had to make decisions like, do we play Ugin or not? Had Recurring Nightmare, Survival, Natural Order, Tooth and Nail, Rofellos. Pretty good green base, really. Alright, this is a pretty mediocre first pack, I think. Nothing really broken at all, or exciting. Not in love with any of the green cards. Control Magic is good. There's Wasteland. Wasteland is good. Maybe I'll just take Wasteland. There's Volcanic. Volcanic's very good. Maybe we should just take that. Yeah, I think I'll take Volcanic. There's Shackles. This Hierarch is good. Massacre Worm, Nykthos, Wildfire. Man, none of this is very good. I guess Hierarch? Is it Hierarch? Yeah, I'll take the Hierarch. Okay, better. There's Mana Drain. That's very good. Mesa finds the Volcanic. See if I can read what we're seeing here. We're not seeing a whole lot of white, I guess. The third pick Mana Drain is pretty strong signal that blue is open. Green is meh. Everything else is meh. Okay, this is better. Misty does a lot here. I really like Silumgar. I really like that card. Finhorns is pretty late. This is a good color combination too. Green, blue. Yeah, I'd like to take both of these. And Misty's just so good for us here. I think I have to take the Misty. It's too good. Well, more signs that blue is open. This is a fantastic blue card. Probably the best 6-drop. It's a late guide and Procedon, one of my favorite green finishers, but can't ignore the power of Consecrated Sphinx. It's funny, and that actually works very well with both Mana Drain and Hierarch, so I like what I've got so far. I'm a big fan of Hero. This isn't the deck for it. Same with Ophiomancer. What is this? It destroys an artifact. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, in this format with all the artifact hate. There's also the bounce of... Sure, let's take that. Packrat's really good, and it's pretty late. There's also just this Wreck Sage to wreck folks. Wreck Sage, and then also just the Signet. It would be an off-color Signets, but Signets are just very good, period. Off-color Signet or Wreck Sage. I think I'll take the Wreck Sage. I think there's enough decks that would get hosed by artifacts here. Watch me regret that. There's a late Mother of Runes. Probably the best card. Or just take Stirring Wildwood. Let's take the Wildwood. Where's that wasteland? I was considering taking pretty early, huh? Johnny, I'll take the wasteland, I think. Wasteland against the right deck can be very good. Here, nothing really in our colors. So maybe take the spires as a potential side. And more of none of our colors. Between Thundermaw and Archangel. Guess Thundermaw is more. I don't know, take the Angel. Well, we're not getting a lot of blue or green now. Might be time to look at expanding our options. Well, there's an Atarka. I'll take that. And sure. Okay, so blue and green both dried up a bit, so we may have to fight. The Findhorn Elves did not come back. Okay, oh, there's some good stuff. Mox and Library. Maybe it's just Mox. Otherwise, Power Stone is good. Library is really, really good. I feel like we have to take the Mox, though. Yeah, I'll take the Mox. Wow, a second Mox. That's sick. Sick. Some other stuff. Yeah, take 2 Moxes, sure. Boy, red-blue, huh? Wants me to go back to red-blue. There's a sword. I feel like it's Archmage or Metamorph, though. Archmage is really good. Yeah. We take the Archmage. I don't think we're zenithing really here. Chromox. No artifact. Skull Clamp is just very good. Hey, sweetheart. Yeah, I think it's just Skull Clamp. Oh, that's a Force of Will. Okay, and here's, I think, the best sword. So we'll take it. There's a Gideon. I don't know if we're playing white, though. Oh, Click. Yeah, let's just take Click. Click's a great card. Where was that? I'm not sure if we're playing green at this point, but could also just be playing like red more. In which case, maybe like Mizzium Mortars is more the thing, or even Nahiri with our white splash, which Actually, I think Nahiri's a little better. Yeah. I mean, Freylace does work with Skull Clamp better, but you know, I'm actually not sure about the green here. I'm not really feeling the green. Much more like Huntmaster is, I guess, acceptable. We could take like Fixing for white for Nahiri. I like that better. None of these very good for us. Maybe Linvala is a sideboard card. Okay, I think I'll just take a Storm Breath here. This deck's kind of all over the place. Green just was not happening, I think. It's more like green and white. Blue, red, white, I mean. I don't think we're playing Glow Reaper, so I'll take it to the breach. Fiend Hunter 11th. Sure. Yeah, I don't like the way this deck is going. I feel very boxed in. A third Mox, how can I go wrong though? Well, I'll still just take it. Can't be bad to have 3 Moxes. Snapcaster. Okay, I like that. We have a lot of good instants to reflash. This red is not great for us. There's Reflector Mage. There's also just like Gideon. Maybe we just play Gideon. We just need some like powerful cards that do things. Red, white, blue, white. Don't need this. Maybe not. Well, we have Fatarka, right? I don't think we're playing through the breach here. Inferno Titan's really good. It's exactly the kind of thing we need. It's also the Smuggler's Copter. But we don't have that many early creatures. Yeah, I think it's the Titan. Koth's liable to not be great here. However, yeah, and I think it's a little too late for Recurring Nightmare. So I think there's Chain Lightning and there's the Heath, and the Plains, or Forest, or Tolarian Academy, or Chain Lightning. Let's do Tolarian Academy as the most power. It could easily be 2 blue. Nahiri on Titan's really nice. Deals 6 damage any way I want. There's an Emrakul. Emrakul just for Nahiri? That seems a bit ambitious. We're stomping ground for an Atarka. The thing is, we're kind of low on playables, right? We're definitely at risk of running out of playables, so I think I just need stuff like burning creatures. And so I'm going to take the burst lightning. Wow, balance. I think I have to take balance. It's just too good. Especially within all the moxes I have. Yeah. In terms of just raw power, it's hard to beat balance. Okay. Same with Chandra Flamecaller. I think it's just a strong card. It's kind of like the red equivalent of Elspeth, I think. I think Elspeth is better, but this is also very good. Oh yes, Frost Titan came back. Yeah, let's do a Titan deck. I'm happy to pass up Lightning Bolt for some of these bigger hitters. Can't play that. Mana Tithe, however, is definitely playable. There's also Mazavith, but there's another spell. I like Mana Tithe a lot. Okay, and Resto is actually fantastic with the Titans. Okay, good. We have 23 cards. I was a little scared of not getting there. I think our mana is likely to be pretty bad. There's a good chance we don't play Wasteland. I suppose we're not playing these colors. Not really playing Sneak Attack, I don't think. Maybe more Linvala against the right kind of deck. And Chain Lightning or the Exalted Angel. I'll take the Chain Lightning. You can take out as many double blues if possible here. Double whites. Okay, FTK, that's a thing. Actually, burning is a thing too. Burning's totally a thing. Alright, so this is 23, and the only double white we have is Gideon, which I think is the best of these cards. There's no other blue cards to even play. The other, I don't think these really merit consideration. So it's just a Tarka, but then it's kind of hard to play. No, I like this. I think this is a good base. So that we don't need the green. I don't think we play Wasteland either. I'm going to let Magic just decide. 3/3/3. Okay, this is kind of a little all over the place, but let's see. Group creature. Do we have enough creatures for the sword? Yeah, we have a lot of creatures for the sword. Okay, this sort of feels like possibly a 1/2 deck. Let's well, let's see how it goes. I have a ton of Moxes though. This is a hard draft to read, you know, like started off as green. Green was like getting cut. You know, we do have also the option we can side out white and just like bring in green as well. If so, let's say we're against someone. Don't know how the mana base will work out. This is kind of just a creatures and stuff deck. Probably can expect maybe one Mox in the opening hand, or nothing. Skull Clamp. I think this has got to be a mulligan. Alright, that's better. We'll keep. And Resto has to go on the bottom here. Alright, sword. I suppose I'll lead with the Chain Lightning. I feel like this should maybe be an 18 lander. Okay, that is really not good for us. Alright, that's better. We can play our Delver. And at least he can hold a sword. If we get to Burning Virginie, that's definitely gets rid of Bitter Blossom tokens. Yikes. Okay. I think we can just discard the most expensive thing here. Needle Spires. If it's an instant. It's a no. Tapped. Do I try to like Chain Lightning Liliana? Doesn't really do anything. I think it's better to play the sword. Make me discard a player. Oh, great. Discard a discard Gideon, I guess. It's not getting cast. Okay. And I suppose I'll keep this to discard to Liliana, so that we can maybe draw and play Storm Breath. Discard the Chain Lightning. Hoping to rip the Storm Breath. Oof, nope. Just kind of sitting here. Getting owned by Bitter Blossom. He can just ultimate his level. He can just die if he does that. Okay, okay. I've had enough. Alright. Well, that was pretty brutal. Don't have a whole lot to answer that, I think. I think I could go to 18 lands. Maybe Storm Breath isn't that good. reds, nothing? What? Suggest 0. How can magic suggest 0 when I'm at 39 cards? That is very weird. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue. How many reds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that? A red. Okay. Alright, well, there's always balance. Play most of our cards here. Now I have to draw some lands. Okay, great. Well, that's a thing. Actually, balance will balance away the Bitter Blossom tokens, which is nice. Tutor, okay. Land would be really fantastic. Okay, great. So now we can just play Nahiri. Target enchantment, tapped artifact, or tapped creature. Filter cards. Okay, let's discard Dark Dwellers, I think. Right, what does this guy interact with? Doesn't really work well with force. I guess it lets me recast balance. So there's that. So Dark Dwellers, recast balance, Resto, recast, do I have to recast balance as well, Mana Drain, Snapcaster, they're all very good. So do I just want to keep all this? I don't have to discard anything. Yeah, let's discard maybe Resto. Well, I could also just discard balance and then recast it with Dark Dwellers, but then I have a creature. If I discard balance, I can also recast it with Snapcaster, which is really nice. Yeah, you know, I think Resto I'll discard. Okay, great. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. So I have Mana Drain up next turn if I need. Okay, that's definitely dangerous. Target enchantments. Oh, so I could actually exile something. Acidic Slime. Okay. Okay. Good thing I discarded Resto. Maybe not so good, huh? Is it May? It's a must. It's actually really bad for us. Flying That's really bad. Because now, yeah. So now we actually want the resto to die so we can balance. Maybe I should have exiled. So do I want to get rid of survival or bitter blossom? If I can just survive, I can balance. So I think what I want to do is kill the bitter blossom because then I can, if I can, assuming I can not die. Yeah, balance takes away his creature, I guess. The survival does eventually kill him, and that's something to think about. I mean, the nice thing about the bitter blossom is it does eventually kill him, but it's a hell of, yeah. So let's exile this. And yeah, he can, and we can always counter his dude if we want. So I think I'll just keep this guy around to chump block and then balance. Does Snapcaster turn a sorcery into an instant? Let's see. No, it does not change timing restrictions. Okay. Alright, so we'll just chump, I think, and balance next turn. Nahiri and 2 on me. Just on Nahiri. Okay, so we'll just block. I think if he casts a slam, we just balance. Okay. Discard the rest. 3 to keep. Okay. So I think I want to keep Snapcaster so I can have balance again. I want to keep Dark Dwellers and Mana Drain. I think those are the best. Not sure V-Click is that good against him. think we can just mana drain that. So I could play Dark Dwellers, Snapcaster, Balance. Can I? Let's see, this is 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana. And I could just play straight up Dark Dwellers. And then it's exile, huh? Target instant or sorcery. Without paying its mana cost. So maybe just Burst Lightning. Yes. Let's attack. Okay, so now balance is not what I want. So I might as well just keep things open. I can mana drain. Okay, Frost Titan. Alright, now he's in trouble. Yeah, now he's dead to his own Bitter Blossom, actually, with the next Chain Lightning. Okay, that's okay. Alright, match 3. Yeah, I think that was pretty good. 6 drops came through. Extra land was good. Vegas is useless. That's not good. Let's see, Archangel being particularly amazing. Maybe the Delver's just bad though. Maybe it's better to play an Archangel than Delver. Delver was pretty weak. Pretty weak. Okay. So this looks pretty decent. Pretty decent start. In case he has an acidic slime, I'm gonna lead off with like this, I suppose. Also, don't have me on the drain. Guess I should just let the skull clamp. I'm gonna play the skull clamp on the island. That way I can lightning if he plays something problematic. I can lightning, snapcaster, lightning, and then skull clamp the snapcaster. The longer we wait, the better, I think. I can eventually cast Inferno, which should be fantastic, so the longer we wait, the better. Reanimate on that? Really? Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't play the volcanic. It's pretty tough for us to deal with. Should have tapped, and I could have cast the burst lightning. That was bad. Ooh, balance. That is good for us. That is actually really good. Definitely wish I'd cast the burst lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be discarding another one. Yeah. Ooh, man, balance would take us down to no cards. Let's do it. Let's do it. I can't deal with and now there's a good chance of actually winning with burst and snapcaster. Even though I misplayed before. I think I still have that chance. Yeah, just because he's at 4. So I think I don't even want to do it now. I want to wait. Let's think. Because I do this now, then I have to wait a turn, play a land, and wait again. But if I do it, it's much better to just be able to untap and do it, I think. Yeah, so let's not. So now end of his turn will burst, then we'll untap Snapcaster, burst again. won the match. Alright, here we are for match 2. Let's take a look at our deck again. This is the next day for me, so I need a bit of a refresher. Make sure sound is on there. Yeah, it is. So, right. We've got this red-blue kind of white deck where we kind of had to... We're kind of unclear where we're going in the draft. I think colors got cut from us a little bit. So yeah, I can see something like Archangel being okay. You know, we've got these. Maybe the burning isn't that great. Lands 14. Maybe I take out burning, and I put in one more land, just to have an 18 lander, because we have so much like stuff at 4, 5, and 6. We really want to hit those numbers. Yeah, I think that's probably correct. And I think we needed to add red. Is that right? Let's count our blues. So 4, 5, 6, 7 blues. Reds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds, and whites 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of hard to hit the double white. I think we had an extra mountain. Yeah, the double whites are pretty hard to support, aren't they? Alright, let's play this. Alright. Well, 2 of our spells we can't, actually 3 of our spells we can't play. But I'm okay to keep and draw into it. You have 2 lands. Data's critical. Okay. Drawing a resto is not fantastic for us. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Well, now if we draw planes, we're in fairly good position. This feels like we're going to lose. Did not attack. Don't know why. Alright, now we don't have a whole lot of stuff to play, sadly. Now we really are in a position of needing to draw lands. Well, that's a land. We are FTK, which seems a bit underpowered. I guess I'm killing the elf. So it does hit 2 of his mana. I'll just take it. It's not great. Alright, mana drain now. So if we can mana drain something, maybe we can get into Frost Titan territory. Of course, you could just sit on this and keep bashing with Polukranos, and we're not in a great spot. Probably should have mulliganed this in retrospect. Two cards that you can't play. I suppose I'll take it one more time. because if I can mana drain into Frost Titan, then this becomes useful as an attacker. Oh, fellas. Okay, I can mana drain that, and that gives us just enough for the Titan, right? 2, 4, 6. Surprised he didn't equip. Or did he? Yeah, he should have just equipped his Elder, I think. Okay, well now we have some white. So we can play Nahiri or Frost Titan. I think, yeah, we'll play the Frost Titan and leave up mana drain. Well, the other option is we can actually... This is our chance to exile Polukranos. Yeah, there is a chance to do that. And then we can resto FTK. Yeah, let's exile Polukranos. Make sure tapped creature, right? Guess I didn't need to tap all those. That was kind of wrong. Let's see. That was 4? Okay. I don't think it makes a material difference because it's not like I could Snapcaster mana drain with that mana, but still, it's just bad play. Okay, let's exile Polukranos here. And then we can attack. Yeah, that was our chance to hit with the Mana Tide. I think we knew that. Yep. Well, that's a risk we took. So for Forest or Island, I guess we can. This is just an island. Now, though, we can mana drain something that he plays. Or we can even, like, resto. So if he attacks, yeah, everyone in Nahiri, let's see, we can flash in. If we plus Nahiri, and he pays Echo, we can flash in resto, kill the Hermit, and then block. So let's do that. Let's discard. I think Mana Tithe is probably not going to be amazing at this point. I could also just discard Gideon. But no, let's discard Mana Tithe. Ooh, Lightning Bolt, okay. Or Chain Lightning. Yeah, he can just Skull Clamp that. It's going to be very kind of annoying and problematic eventually. But if Skull Clamping this doesn't particularly do a whole lot because he can just Skull Clamp his million squirrels too. So... oh, you know what I could have done? I could have played Frost Titan and then killed the Skull Clamp. Ah, that's what I should have done. Yeah, because I can tap the target permanent. Yeah, okay, well, maybe I can do that next turn. In the meantime, we'll just F4 and see if we can flash in resto or something. He might not equip because he might want to try to take down the Hiri to 1. And if he does that and I flash in resto, I can kill one thing, block, he'll be at 1, and then I can still like kill the Skull Clan. So it might actually be okay. Thrun can't be countered. Well, can't do much about that. Yep. Okay, so it's just going to draw a ton of cards. He's got a million lands. Oh boy. Yeah, I really made a mistake by not hitting that. Okay, well, at least I can do it now. It's still, the damage is salvageable, I think, here. Okay, so end of turn. This is a chance to flash in a resto, which I think I do want to do on his tree speaker. So you guys got a baby here. I'm actually going to mute here because we're getting a little bit... Yeah, so basically I'm dead on board here. I think all he has to do is Ugin -6 and attack. But I figure the only way I can possibly win is if he somehow doesn't see that line. I hit him and then Chain Lightning, Snapcaster Chain Lightning. That's really bad, but mana draining doesn't actually help. I guess it's what I had to do. Yeah, okay, I'm just dead. Alright, just concede. Alright. Yeah, I think it was a pretty... Yeah, maybe I should have kept that mana drain up when that force spike up when I had the chance. Yeah, not sure. So Dragon Lord attack would be very great here, but yeah, Linvala seems would be very good against him. So Linvala. There's two Linvalas: the Preserver and the Keeper. As we saw, getting those two whites is not an easy task. Gideon's very good against him. Maybe we take out the Jet for a Plains. Balance seems very good against him. I like the burn. I think Delver could just be bad. Yeah, Linvala seems like it actually does something at least. One second. Yeah, so definitely feeling the mana pressures here, but still think Linval is better than kind of any other choice we have here. So let's see if we can pull it out here. It wasn't an unwinnable game. Okay, we got Mana Drain and Frosty. That could do it. Okay, so we'll start with land for Mana Drain. Nothing we're doing about Elvish Mystic. So Awakening Zone, we mana drain that for 3, and yeah, we can play a Frostite next turn, right? 3. So let's mana drain that. Ooh, and we can Burst Lightning his elf. That's gotta be good. So yeah, we'll kill his elf and tap down his land. All in on that. And then with Resto, hopefully that's good enough. All right. All right. Oh, that was a good draw. Any other... Sort of Body and Mind great against green, obviously. I like the chain and the Burst Lightning. Maybe Skull Clamp isn't amazing. What if... Am I crazy here to think what if instead of Skull Clamp we put in a Plains? Is that just pure insanity? Just to make sure that we hit our stuff. We really don't have a lot going on earlier on. What are the creatures? Let's see what that looks like. Take out Skull Clamp and add Plains. And then still have just the jet as random acceleration. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? I feel like then we also just want Archangel of Thin, you know? It's the kind of card that's like can be tough for white to deal for green to deal with. Maybe that over like Goblin Dark Dwellers. Nah, let's not overthink this. Okay, maybe I'm crazy. You can tell me what you think in the comments, but my thought is the Skull Clamp. It would end up just a lot of the time being +1/+0. So, and you know, instead of just like stuff to kill. So, all right, let's try it. Well, maybe it's a bad move. We'll see. Skull Clamp for a Plains. Alright, well, Inferno Titan is very, very good. So I will keep this. even though it's all mana. And I'll probably lead with this. Hello? Yeah, this is Julian. Alright, sorry about that. Had a phone call. So, got a Sphinx, which is really nice. I wonder if our best bet is to just draw into mana drain. I think that actually is our best bet, right? If we draw mana drain, we're like basically win. So in order to make that happen, I think I want to have like the blue mana producers on play. So it's not a question of just having like an untapped land, you know, Needle Spires. It's just that if we draw mana drain and we lead with Needle Spires, then we don't have the option of even mana draining. So I want to kind of play to that out as much as possible. And we can always play Needle Spiders next if we don't draw mana drain. Okay, and another 6-drop. So this time I'll play the Spires. And then next will be the Misty, I think, for thinning. But yeah, we could... Good stuff, but it's not going to do it to just only have 6 drops, I think. Gonna need something a little more action oriented. Good news is we have double white, double blue, double red. So if we can live, we can play in everything. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not the worst thing that could happen. Definitely not the worst thing that could happen. Okay. Yeah. If there is a magic god, we'll draw mana drain and then tap whatever monstrosity. And we did not, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll just play Misty. Very hard to see beating a green deck if you do nothing till turn 6. They tend to come out with very explosive things before then. Okay, so what is it? What is it? Awakening Zone. Okay. He's very kindly giving us another turn. Sword of Body. That is just gonna wreck our face. Ugh. Okay, well, nothing. Let's Yep. We're not gonna beat this, I think. Blue. Well, there's still... Yeah, there's not a whole lot of great choices here. Got to agree. I'm gonna keep this just in case he has a slime. But yeah, I think we're probably gonna just lose this. Mills you for 10 and 2 hits. I know the lesson is you should always mulligan a 6-lander, but and I did not heed that. throne. Yep, that's sword on a throne. That's pretty rough. Pretty rough. Okay. Well, we're not quite dead yet. There's still the possibility of. Thing is, if we equip sword on the throne, then we lose even the possibility of Chandraing. So I guess all we've got is click on his draw step. It's a blue card, doesn't even really change anything. But let's do it. I guess I could also click myself. Maybe I do need to click myself. Actually. So maybe I get a counterspell or something. Let's do it. Could be a mana drain, right? So we can lose the mountain, I guess. It's got to be non-land. Right, didn't even read. That was kind of bad. I guess I actually do want to keep all of these. Yeah, I'll just keep them all. So that was poor. Next time, read your cards, man. So we're getting hit at least for. Okay, he's got 1,000,000 mana. Hydra, yep. And Ugin, okay. Yep. Yeah, we just cannot be this slow against a green deck. Do we have any option he can exile? Well, let's see. I mean, we can also play Dark Dwellers. And we could play Dark Dwellers and Balance. It doesn't really do a great job for us, though. But I guess that's our best bet. We can't play a blue card. So the red cards. Yeah, I mean it's really not great. Okay, so we'll play Balance now. I don't see how this saves us with it. Maybe if we didn't have the Ugin on board. Three of us. Note Sphinx is just bad at this point with 6 cards in library anyway. So you can get rid of Sphinx and the planes. No, we're keeping 2. We're keeping Chandra and Titan. We'll be at 5. Ugh, no. We'll want our lands, so I guess we need Volcanic and I guess Titan. Oh no, I miscounted. He had 6 lands anyway, so I should have kept Chandra and Titan. That was also very bad. Well, doing a great job of how to play terrible Magic. How to fail at basic things like counting. Go to block. Okay. Well, now I'm actually glad for the wrong reason, but well, I need to stop the Ugin ultimate. So let's see. I could attack this into Ugin if he blocks. Then I can Titan, kill 2. He still ultimates. So yeah, it's all basically pretty bad. I think I just need to draw a miracle here. Don't think there is one. I think we are pretty done. But I'll play the Titan and then direct 3 at his Ugin. I think that's the best thing I can do. Alright, that was all we had. Yeah, we really needed a Melatide or Meladrain, I think, to be competitive here. Alright, just exiled stuff 6. And that does it, yep. Alright, well, good match opponent. Alright, so that was a pretty underwhelming match, I think. I feel the deck does not deserve its 3 Moxes. This is kind of a weak deck, but you have what you have. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Delver out. I just don't think it's good enough. 16, 17, 18. I think Delver out, and then maybe just like Archangel in. We have such a top-heavy curve. 18, but we do have 18 lands now. Yeah, let's try that. Alright, let's see if we can salvage a 2-1 from this kind of a train wreck of a draft. Alright, I will take that. That's a turn 2 click. We can even have mana drain up, actually. So let's see. If I play Ruby, Academy, tap Ruby for Clamp, I can have mana drain up, and then play. It doesn't really give me a whole lot to drain into, but might as well, right? I can always like Academy, click, and then equip spell. Yeah, and equip the Skull Clamp. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So I did that instead of having Burst Lightning up, but I think that's the better move. Okay, definitely scary looking start for my opponent. He doesn't know that I actually have nothing to follow it up with. Ooh, that's going to be useful, maybe. So 2, 3. I have exactly 3 mana. So yeah, I'm thinking we click him on his draw step here. Or do we just keep mana drain up is the other option. I think click on the draw step is probably what we want. I could also click myself as usual, but no, I think we're gonna Skull Clamp to draw stuff, so let's get his stuff. Okay, he's got his own click, which would be pretty annoying, although he's got no blue. Yeah, having no blue is pretty good. Resto and Elspeth. Well, that's all pretty far away into the future, right? Silverblade. Let's just take a screenshot of this. I guess Silverblade is kind of a problem eventually. I don't really want to give him a blue. I wonder if we just let him keep this, right? It's very slow. We can mana drain whatever he plays. You know what? I think I'm going to let him keep this. It's a nice slow draw. You know, I'm glad that he doesn't have a blue for his click. You can always mana drain whatever he plays. Archangel, okay. So let's just attack. Just use the Skull Clamp now. for an island. Yeah, we still have mana drain available. Let's just sack this now. So I guess you could make the argument I should have waited to have higher probability to not like thin my deck. What is going on here? What is this guy doing? Okay. So sure, we have volcanic. So now we at least have Kavu, so we can blow up whatever. And we have the ability to play Storm Breath. Yeah, I like that a lot better. So these are still kind of dead cards for now. We can remove the draw step stop. Let's see what's he got. Silver Blade now. So I think that's Resto. So I think we just burst lightning that guy. And then Resto is something we FTK. It's a little nicer to flame tongue this guy and then be able to. The other option is we FTK him, and then if we have another mana, we Skull Clamp and swing. So we deal an extra 4 damage that way. But then the problem is he plays Resto, and we don't have a good immediate answer to that. The other thing we could do right now is just mana drain this. If we mana drain this, we've got 4, 5, 6 mana, and we can just play Storm Breath. But no, I'm just gonna wait, I think. We are 1 mana away from just playing Storm Breath on our own. Okay. And no Chandra. Alright. Well, the nice thing is then we can, if we mana drain something like his Resto, we can Chandra hit his dudes and then like double equip with Skull Clamp, which has got to be pretty strong. So he's got 4. He can't. 4, 5, 4 mana. Yeah, kind of tough. I just want to make sure that I just want to make sure I mana drain his Planeswalker. I can see him flashing in end of my turn the Angel. Well, I don't want to just play Kavu, it's going to kill himself. So there's not much I can do here. I'll just have to wait. Still like my chances. Definitely stumbling here. So here's Resto. So I can just mana drain the Resto, right? Let's think about this. If I mana drain the Resto, he untaps, plays something big, and but I'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, which means I can play just like straight up Chandra. I feel like that has to be good. Chandra, that means I can play Chandra, make dudes, attack and equip twice. That has to be good. And then I assume that then if he plays his Elspeth, I'll be able to just power through with my Storm Breath. So yeah. Okay. All right. Do your worst opponent. Okay, that's annoying, but it's not the worst. Ooh, balance. If we had a white, that'd be pretty sick. I'd definitely be interested in balancing down to 2 lands and Skull Clamp. It's not actually impossible, right? Because we play red, red, Chandra. Yeah, we could draw. We could. So let's see if we can make this work. So we'll attack. And then Skull Clamp him away. And if we can draw balance there, it's pretty tough to recover from, I think. And if we can draw planes for balance. Okay. Okay, that's not a plains. Do we just try again? Might as well, right? Okay, there's our plains. So we have balance ability next turn. So I assume what he's going to do is next turn he's just going to play his Elspeth. Which point we probably just Titan or something, so which is fine. And knock down the Elspeth. Okay, let's just play the plains. And then we can discard so there's 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see discarding Gideon. Let's discard 1 mountain. And let's just make sure we have enough to play Titan, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5. So we definitely want the mountain. And then we definitely want the balance in the Titan. These other cards I care maybe a little bit less about. I think I like Storm Breath. So it's between FTK and Gideon and Archangel. I think Archangel's probably the weakest here, so let's discard that. Okay. So I think what we're doing is tightening. Just in case he has a daze, I suppose. because right, the Mox, yeah. If that fails, right, we still have balance. Okay. Then we'll make some dudes. Attack. And sure, let's go click that. And sure, skull clamp the other one. Why not? Nothing here. I think we can discard. I guess FTK is kind of weak here. And discard. Definitely keeping balance. I like the planes here. Maybe discard the Dark Dwellers. Sower, okay. Well, now I definitely wish I had the FTK. Or even that, yeah. The Dwellers to get back my lightning would have been nice. Alright. Alright, feel kind of dumb. Feeling kind of dumb now. So that's not great for us. So one thing we could do is just balance. Maybe balance is right. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could balance and then play like a Frost Titan. That's gotta be pretty good, right? Three, 4. I'm discarding my whole hand though, so let's make sure. But then we can draw things back with this. So is that what we want? What? Actually, can't we win? Hold on. Can't we win by doing balance and then Storm Breath and Chandra? Let's think about that, right? That would take him down to 1. Don't really see how he survives that. But then Titan actually takes down everything for him. Takes down more of his mana, which I like. Okay, so I think I like Frost Titan better. So we'll balance and then Titan of Frost, right? So the last card will just be Frost Titan. He'll be at 4 lands and then basically just 3. Okay. keep Frost Titan. And I know what he has. He has Vendilion Click in hand. So I can just tap down his blue. And then he won't be able to play Click and Equip anyway. So we'll choose Frost Titan. Make some dudes and attack. So one of the cards in his hand is the Click, so useless for now. Okay, I did it. So white blue. Well, sort of body and mind is good. Don't know if the Archangel Thune is fantastic against him. Maybe just another planes and have 19. I guess the Fiend Hunter is probably better against him than some other cards. How many white sources do we have, though? We just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white sources. It seems very hard to support any double white cards, really. Really, actually, burning's not bad against him. I think that's actually better. All right. It's pretty bad. We'll probably have to mulligan this. All right, that's a lot better. Skull Clamp and Archmage. I suppose that's a thing. Although in this particular case, I think we actually want to bottom this. We want like more lands and stuff. Okay. Alright, well there's a sword. Now if we draw an island, we have the option of draining into an Archmage or sword. feeling we're losing, so I'm just going to try to play as fast as possible to maximize time for game 3. It's not the worst here. I just feel like without any acceleration, we're in trouble. But I mean, if he keeps doing nothing and we can just Nahiri his Kithian, we can play like Sword and then Nahiri. It's not the worst. Just don't see him continuing to do nothing. Okay, that's... Yep, that's kind of a... Now I want to see a balance. Ooh, much nicer. Okay. So we could just immediately exile this. Yep, that's an option, right? We could also play Archmage. I feel like Nahiri exile has to be pretty good. Or if I plus Nahiri, yeah, she still dies. Yeah, I can see these getting out of control. I'm going to play, just use Nahiri to exile his thing. So I'm guessing he just kills Nahiri now and... Uh-oh. Alright, balance would be nice. Balance would be a pretty nice draw here. Won't lie. It's going on me. Interesting, not on Nahiri. Okay. On me, okay. And then I assume the cat's going on Nahiri. Or is he just going everything on me? Definitely Wildfire is good against him. Okay, and this goes on me. Everything on me. Interesting. Can't say that's a bad move. So 5. Alright, well I have to play something that blocks. And I can't exile anything. Oh, you know it was a mistake. I should have done this to see if I could draw planes. Yeah. That was a mistake. For sure. This is going to be too slow here. Yeah, now if I draw planes, I'm going to be really sad because I could have Gideoned. Balance, thank Jesus. Okay. Woo! So just, I think we just balance here, and then, in fact, that's all I can play. So just balance. Four and 4, but now I have an active Nahiri. And if I draw a blue source or a white source, I'm pretty good. Otherwise, I can start discarding these things. So definitely still was kind of a misplay because it might have been worth it to choose not to draw a land just to keep them down one. You know, I'm saying if I hadn't played the mountain might have just balanced anyway, lost my mountain. Although, I don't know. I feel like mana helps me more than it helps him, because all my good stuff is at 5 and 6. We could like dig for a burning or something. Jet, okay, nice. So 3, we have 6 mana now. I think we want to discard and draw here. I like the Gideon, so let's discard the Jet. Okay, I like that. And let's just play an Archmage. Mana drains me, okay. Well, that's kind of problematic. 4, huh? So I'm guessing it's going to be something like an Elspeth. Which, it's going to be tough because then the Inferno Titan doesn't really do it against the Elspeth. Frost Titan. This is bad. Can't imagine anything good coming out of this. Okay, Sphinx is red. That's actually not too bad, surprisingly. So he drew 6 cards. I mean, that is really bad, but it gives me an opening at least to not die to Elspeth. Burning of Shinyi. Boy, that's gotta be good, huh? 4, 5. So I think we just discard the Gideon here. See if we can like Titan and then burning or something. Burst lightning. Not exactly what I wanted to see here. Yeah, we're totally exposed, unfortunately. But next turn we have ultimate, so alright. It's not great. Thing is, I'm not even sure if burning is great for us if we don't play something like a Titan first, because let's see what he plays. So we can at least kick the burst lightning and deal 4. So that's something. Okay, beginning of the trials. So that's something we can just burst lightning. Compulsive research, okay. So we'll blow up his Gideon with kicker. And if he activates, makes Gideon indestructible, we just in response burst lightning him. Interesting match. Interesting match. Click. Yikes. Again punished. Alright, so do we want to ultimate her? No, I think we do not. Let's discard this click. Ooh, Academy. Okay, that's a thing. So now we have 6. Let's do it. Let's tighten it up. You could just Elspeth us here. And not a lot we can do about it, but we have to play our stuff. If he doesn't play Elspeth, then we're in a great position if we burning. So I'm willing to gamble that. I guess there's a 1/3 chance that he doesn't have Elspeth. There's a. Okay, that's fine. So no Elspeth coming. That's great. That's great. Great, great. All of those are just perfect for us here. Probably we exile his land tax. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Let's think here. If we want to ultimate, it's going to be something that's going to come back to our hand. So I think what we want to do is we want to keep the... Do we want to just keep the Academy? Academy gives us more potential mana, although the Volcanic lets us play more stuff. We might just have to keep the Volcanic. Or we can keep digging with Nihiri. Let's see. What do we want to bring in? We could play also Dark Dwellers. So we could burning attack play Dark Dwellers, and with Dark Dwellers we get bring it back to my hand, huh? Really, all we get is the balance, which is actually very strong, right? Yeah, because the balance then kills his hand. So okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna tap everything, burning. Then we attack, and then we Nahiri for Dark Dwellers, and Dark Dwellers getting balance, which brings him down to 1 land and like 3 cards in hand. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Fork into control. You destroy 4 lands I control. Okay, so let's destroy the plains, the mountain, and the Tolarian. Okay, so let's search for the Dark Dwellers. And the other option is Storm Breath or something. I could even do Resto. No. Let's just do Dark Dwellers. Keep it. Okay. think I don't actually want to play balance. I just realized. Because I don't want to lose my creatures. So no. That was a mistake, but that's okay, you know? That's okay. Yeah, we didn't think about the balance killing. That's alright. That's alright. So I definitely should have just, like, killed his lane tax. So I just ended up doing 4 there, which was not great. Because if I'd gotten Storm Breath, that would have been way better. But that's okay. That's okay. What I should have done instead of balance was just get the burst lightning for an extra 2. That's what I should have done. Okay, that's fine. Really, I just want to dig for a blue source. Because if I can get a blue source and just mana drain whatever he has, that's fantastic for us. Discard the Dark Dwellers. Okay, so I did not get it. It's okay. So had I done the Dark Dwellers correctly, he'd be at 2 instead of 4. Which would make a very big difference. Because that would mean that he would just die in the next attack trigger. Yep. Okay, that's problematic. That's really problematic, actually. Okay, let's... Misty gets what? A blue? It's not going to do it. We need a... Destroy tapped creature. Okay, so I think that's fine. We'll have to crack this and then just destroy my own Inferno Titan. And we got nothing else. Yep, that may have been killed it for us here. And being at 2 instead of at 4. It's a fun match though. That's very problematic. It's going to just attack us or attack me here. Yep, just attacking us. Attacking me. Okay. Okay, 5. Also, unfortunately, just not doing it. Note that if I'd kept the Tolarian Academy, I could play Titan here. Instead of the... if I'd kept the Academy instead of the Volcanic, I could have played both Titan and Chandra. And actually, Chandra would have killed him. So that was... Yep, that would have done it as well. Now we still have a chance, but not a whole lot. I think our only chance now really is to have him play nothing. We draw a land and Chandra and win. I think that's we have to just draw a land off the top that's untapped. Yeah. Nope, and now that won't do it. Wow, really punished because that Dark Dweller's play, he'd be at 2 and Chandra would have killed him. That's brutal. Well, hold on, I can Chandra. It's not all gone. I can Chandra and minus 4. Ugh, that's so brutal. So brutal. Would have won. Big mistake not thinking about my own balance there. Here, okay. That's probably not great. Frost Titan. And tapped on the hero. See if that can do it. Ooh, nice. That'll kill me. That'll kill me. Man! Yep, that Dark Dweller's play. Yeah, I just was not thinking about the creature's aspect of balance. Alright, well. Now he can attack and just win. So I think this is just a race for time here. Let's just who runs out of time first? Okay. So I guess we just keep as is and just F6 a lot. Just keep. Probably just gonna lose to a fast thing like that. We got 4. Just click. No time to screenshot or anything. We'll just take something that looks bad. Take his mana drain. Disenchant. Yep, okay, that's bad. 5. Yeah, I guess I should have taken the disenchant. How was I to know? This is really bad. Just attack. Rest of the stuff. Sower, I guess. Just kill that thing. Inferno Titan. Attack. All in on Inferno Titan now. All we got is this attack, basically. All we got is this attack. Just F6, make dudes attack. Alright, woo! Down to 5 seconds left. Exciting. Well, we pulled a 2-1 out of that deck, which I think was not a super impressive deck. The big misplay, I think, was the Goblin Dark Dwellers thinking on balance, not realizing I'd kill my own team, and then just missing the opportunity to just deal 2 damage to him, which would have ended the game a lot faster. In any case, it was fun. Definitely a heart pounder for me at the end with the time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.